We got some Scotts Bluffs today. So, to kind of go off of what I was planning on saying, I have a lot of points that I gotta make videos on, and I mean like, we're talking like a bin full. So, I'm gonna record a bunch of these and just kind of get them out of the way because I'm getting too good. I'm working too fast, and it has kind of backlogged me just a little bit. So, I wanted to talk about these Scotts Bluffs that I did. They're not really like super accurate Scotts Bluffs, they're just kind of Scotts Bluff shaped thingies. This one's probably the closest in my opinion, but I used a variety of materials here, as you can see. Why don't we just take a closer look, huh? Which one do we start with? Let's start with that root beer, because I like the root beer. The thing about root beer is it does like to get a little steppy, and I should say too, that bin that I just showed you, a lot of these ones that I just had on screen, they weren't originally Scotts Bluffs, they were other things, and the reason for that is because I dropped that bin on the concrete, and it was catastrophic. Let's just say that. So a lot of these, the reason they're so thin is because they were actually something else that just got obliterated and destroyed. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just make a bunch of Scotts Bluff looking things because that was easy and it helped to ease my soul just a little bit. But we have this little root beer one. I think this was heat treat. I put a bunch of root beer flakes into the my pressure cooker, my turkey roaster, and got a bunch of heat treated flakes. The raw stuff's okay. It tends to get steppy when I'm doing big pop outs like this, trying to make it look nice or Scotts Bluffy-ish. It can get a little steppy. But yeah, this one turned out pretty darn alright. Size-wise, we are looking at just a shade under 2.5 inches. Again, it's very thin, much thinner than any actual Scotts Bluff would be, but again, that's because it was something else before it became this. I do plan on making some kind of more bespoke Scotts Bluffs that aren't like super duper flat. None of those are really accurate except for maybe the one that's out of Rainy Buttes, but we gotta look at the clarity on this. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Let's see, let me turn the lights off here. This one's got real good clarity to it. Very pretty. It's got all kinds of particles and stuff. Heck yeah. Was a fan of that one. Big fan of that one. Big fan of that material, honestly. But yeah, not too bad. It's alright. Nice and sharp. But yeah, a little Scotts Bluffy thingy. Moving on from that one, probably my favorite one. This is out of some Rainy Buttes. So the first nap in that I ever went to, there was this guy selling Rainy Buttes, and he had a couple different varieties. I kind of wish I would have picked up some of the red stuff, because he had the red stuff and the brown stuff. And it's interesting. It can get really wavy. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of weird. I was able to do some big pop outs, a couple steps in there, but this one's a bit thicker, a reasonable bit thicker. I was kind of trying to get that profile down. This one I was actually just trying to make a straight up Scotts Bluff. Did the thinning from the base and all that. But yeah, this Rainy Buttes is fun. It's weird because it's kind of soft, but anything you make out of it is just going to look ancient, And this one's kind of in the same vein, just a shade shorter. Yeah, this one's like 2.25 inch long. I guess we could do wide, about a 1 inch wide, pretty much. Let's do the other one, because we gotta see. I bet that one's just a little bit wider. That's like 1 1/16 wide. But yeah, no clarity on this one. Just some really cool petrified wood patterns to it. It's really neat. I do like this one. This one's probably my favorite out of the bunch. And this one didn't break when it was dropped out of the bin, so this is as it was intended to look. Yeah. No clarity on this one. Very nice. Very happy with that one. This other one was a heartbreaker. This was a different arrowhead, so it was very, very thin. And this one, both barbs got blown off and a piece of the base, so this one got shrunk substantially, which resulted in it being thinned down a lot, way thinner than any Scotts Bluff would actually be. So again, it's just kind of Scotts Bluff shaped. This is Knife River Flint. The other one, again, I think I said was Rainy Buttes and root beer. So this is Knife River Flint. So it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. And honestly, I was able to get this blade extremely consistent. Like, it's very, very smooth all the way through. And it is sharp. My goodness, it is sharp, sharp. A little bit of Cortex on there, that was fun. And the clarity on this one is crazy. It's very small. Again, it was a lot bigger, just a shade under 2 inches. I want to say the thing that it was before was probably about, that much bigger, and probably about that much wider. But yeah, things got blown off when the bin took a run. Oh, it's got a little crystal pocket right there in the center. That's fun. Let's look at it. Let's see. Oh yeah, very, very clear through there. Very, very. It's like twice as beautiful in person. I love how Knife River Flint looks. It's gorgeous. It's real pretty. Come on, see if I can. It's really pretty. I love how this one is. It's just not very accurate, and I don't know if there's any like arrowheads that are in this style, but I was very happy with this one. I was happier with what it was before, but sometimes you just gotta make do with what you got, even if it falls on the floor and explodes into 1,000 pieces. But yeah, not bad at all. And this last one is just some good old Coshocton. This was another thing that was a nice big old broadhead. I think it was a dovetail. And it blew the dovetail off when it dropped onto the ground, so no, it became a Scots Bluff. So again, very thin for what Scots Bluffs should be, at least in my opinion. Was able to get some pretty darn alright flaking on there, though. Stuff that I was happy with, at least. Happy enough to display it in the collection. I do love the blue of Coshocton. Kind of a similar thing where I staggered the 3 kind of like large pop-outs. And this one too. Interesting, I didn't realize that. But yeah, Coshocton's nice. It's again, I want to say that it's kind of like a little bit of a softer material, like soft as far as shirts go, but it makes it work really, really, really well. As long as you get a piece that doesn't have a bunch of cracks. But yeah, this stuff wasn't too bad at all. At least I liked it. What do we got for sizes here? That last one. Right at 2 1/4. So they're all kind of similar. What do we got for width? Just a shade under 1 inch. Did I do width on this one? Sorry, it's in the morning. I'm trying to remember. No, just a shade under. Also, my allergies are killing me right now. But yeah, not bad. Was something else. Got messed up. So we got to make doo-doo with what we got. But yeah, that kind of summarizes the Scots Bluffs for us. Just a little bit of a quick showcase. I'm probably going to record another one immediately after this one because, again, I showed you that bin. That bin was full of stuff. And again, these weren't really even supposed to be Scots Bluffs. I just kind of did what I did to make do with what I got after I had that great cataclysm. But yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too special. Just some nice Scots Bluff points. If you guys like any of them, or anything like that, you have comments, thoughts, questions, be sure to leave them in the comments. I do read all the comments and I do answer all of them. But yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Wish I could have shown you what these were before things got broken, but at least we have a video out of them. But yeah, not too bad at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little Scots Bluff showcase that I did here, and I will see you again in the next video. Peace.